Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football. Welcome back to a brand new video. I'm not doing alright. You're not doing alright unless you're a Brighton supporter. If you are a Brighton supporter, I have to say this off the bat. Huge congratulations. I'm not being spiteful or anything. I really mean that. I'm angry, but I mean it. Honestly, congrats. You deserve today's win from head to toe. From minute 1 till minute 96, you were outstanding. Brighton today were phenomenal. So honestly, hands up, credit, Brighton and Hove Albion today. Beautiful. They done everything they had to do. And everything that they were gifted, they took advantage of. They put us to the sword. They weren't scared. Even after going a couple of goals up, they kept going. They didn't stop all the way until the end. And they still had the last laugh by sending in a last minute goal to make it 4-1 and end the day. So credit to Brighton. I want to give a special shout out to their gaffer, Roberto De Zerbi. Deserves a lot of praise for the way that he got his Brighton team to play today. Huge amount of praise. And I wanna send that straight to Roberto De Zerbi. Congrats, you pulled off an absolute masterclass. So huge congrats to Brighton, to De Zerbi, to their lads, to their fans, honestly, and good luck for the rest of the season. Because you deserve it. You deserve it. For Chelsea, if Todd Boehly is serious, everyone deserves wages deducted for that. And I'm not trying to be over or melodramatic or anything. I mean it. If I'm in charge, I see that. I see flaws that should not have been committed by some of those lads, by Graham Potter. You're all getting deducted wages for that. I'm not having it. I'm not having it. What was that? I feel embarrassed. I don't want to do this video. I actually don't. But for content's sake and for all of your sake, I had 127,000 of you subscribe to this channel. I'm not abandoning you guys. I'm going to give you my honest opinion on what I thought I saw today. I don't want to come and do this video. 4-1 to Brighton. 4-1. I'm actually speechless. I've got a lot to say, but I'm speechless. Do you know what I mean? I've got loads to say, but I don't know where to start. I don't know how to formulate it. I can't believe what I've witnessed. I can't believe what I've witnessed. 4-1 to Brighton. I feel stupid. I think we all feel stupid. We all had the preemptive thinking of Graham Potter knows them. It's gonna be fine. Potter knows them. I even put his face on the lineup yesterday to start off with. Yeah, whatever he goes with, we'll run with it. I have to be honest with you guys. I thought that would be the case because I thought he'd do something sensible, right? And then, as the lineup comes out, and you didn't see my reaction, of course, but as the lineup comes out, I see it and I'm like, I can't believe he's done this. I can't believe he's done it. The one thing I thought he wouldn't do, surely, right? And he's gone and done it. And you know what I'm talking about. Everyone knows what. How come he hasn't seen it? I know all of you have seen it. I haven't even said it yet. And I know all of you are watching this going, yep, I know exactly what he's going to say. I know, but how has he not thought that through? You know what I'm on about. He's gone with Pulisic and Sterling at wingback. I mean, oh, it worked against Salzburg, therefore it's going to work against everybody. We're going to win the Premier League, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to win the league. We're going to win the league. That's it. We figured it out. We've got Pulisic and Sterling at wing-back. That's it. We're going to run through everybody. We're going to run through everyone. It's going to be a piece of cake, lads. Yeah, Pulisic, Sterling, wing-back. We figured it out. We've got the winning ultimate formula. It can't be stopped. It's suicide. It was suicide. I don't understand how he's not seen that. It worked against Salzburg. Even in that match review, myself, even previewing this game to Brighton, a lot of the other lads, we spoke about it on All You Can Eat Chelsea. Everyone was on the same page. I've seen other few lads say it. It's obvious to everyone. That can't work here. In the Premier League, not just against Brighton, it can't work here. You're leaving yourself more than exposed. And then when you look at the performances of Sterling, Pulisic, Sterling though. The doubts I had about Raheem Sterling are coming through. You know, I did say Sterling's an upgrade on what we have in terms of our wingers. Absolutely. But I hope he doesn't bring the flaws that we've all seen him have at Man City and for England. But why? It just seemed like Pep Guardiola eventually just thought, yeah, you know what, we can do without you. Because some of those flaws are detrimental in terms of sticking on the ball too long, in terms of trying to go into a situation you just cannot get through, in terms of making the wrong pass, making the wrong shot, taking 1 extra second on the ball. Those little things that he constantly does, I was hoping he comes to Chelsea, cool, he's going to get rid of it. Fingers crossed. And in the first few games, it seemed like, oh, okay, maybe he has gotten rid of it. Probably just a honeymoon phase. It's the same old Sterling now. You know, it's back to the old Sterling that I used to mock when he was playing at City. I mean, it's absolutely incredible how terrible Raheem Sterling was. But how Graham Potter put that out in the first place. I don't understand how, you know, this is someone going to get their FA level 1 will understand that. You know, we've all seen it. We've all spoken about it. How has he not thought that through? We got skinned in that first half. Skinned. We got skinned to the size of a Rizzler. We got sliced to the point where you could just poke it and it would rip open. That's how thin it is. We got sliced and diced by Gordon Ramsay himself. If you really want to go that far. Absolutely shocking first half. And then the second half, you know, we thought, oh, we're going to bounce back. Great, no. Yeah, score 1 goal, and then just fall black flat again. We got nothing. The thing with Chelsea that I witnessed today, I don't know if it's intentional disrespect to Brighton, or if it's just the way that we were playing our football, which was basically non-existent. But we seem to have this thing sometimes where we just go, oh, you know what, we're just going to power through. You know, and it's almost like egos coming through. We don't... You see the way Brighton were playing today? Oh, some of their football was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Some of the combinations, some of the passes that you don't think of, that they managed to execute, and then you think, whoa, how the hell did he see that? You never get that with Chelsea. It's too predictable. You can determine exactly what player is going to pass where or what space is going to run into, and then it's slow. You know, and then at times, one action in about 10, you might get one quick combination and go, oh, that was nice, and then that's it. You ain't seen another one for 25 minutes. Whereas for Brighton, even in tight spaces, there's 3 or 4 of them. Boom, boom, boom. That first player's now gone round there. Other player goes round the player. That first player's now gone around someone else. He's gone on an overlap. He's somehow seen him. He's passed it back. There's a ball gone across. It's like, how did you see? How? That's how Chelsea should be playing. But we don't do that. And today was just incredible. In terms of the lineup that we went through, which was baffling, Kepa in goal, Cucurella left centre-back, should not have happened. Right? Should not have happened. And I told you in my preview yesterday, if we'd gone to a back 3 that I thought Graham Potter was going to do, I told you exactly who should be there, and it wasn't Cucurella. I put him at wing-back. Thiago Silva and Chalobah, Pulisic right wing-back, Sterling left wing-back, Kovacic and Loftus-Cheek, and Kovacic today. I'm not Kovacic, sorry. Well, even Kovacic, not everyone, but Loftus-Cheek, oh my God. And then he had to go to right-back. I mean, Conor Gallagher, Mason Mount, and then Kai Havertz. I mean, he scores 1 good goal against Salzburg. Fantastic. Okay, he gets given a chance, but then we have no other recognised striker on the pitch except him. We're basically giving him full responsibility just because he done well against Salzburg. This is where I have to mention my worry for Graham Potter. If this does not make you worried about Graham Potter now, it's obviously too... I'm not going to start, saying, oh, maybe we should question his job. No, right? But it's concerning how he's done things today that we all spoke about before kickoff, and then he's done them. And he's meant to be, I would like to say, fully qualified for the job, right? Fully qualified. But he's gone to Cucurella at left centre-back that everyone had a reservation over. He's gone with Pulisic and Sterling at wing-back that we all just thought, what? Like, yeah, against Salzburg it worked. Great. That's Salzburg, right? They gave us so much space in that first half. It was ridiculous. It worked. It's not going to work in the Premier League, though. You're not going to get that space and time. If anything, they use that to their advantage. And look at the first half and the amount of opportunity that they managed to get by driving the ball down the wings and using the pace that they did. And they didn't go with a back 3. They went with a back 4. They managed to go with something that they knew was going to be enough to get past us while we had those guys at wing back. completely leaving our defence exposed. 3 lads, Cucurella, who's off form in there anyway and was getting booed to hell. Silva and Chalobah to fend for themselves. How has Potter not seen that? And Sterling starts again and plays and then doesn't get taken off until minute 63. Now, Kepa got brought off after half-time because I think he's injured, which is a shame. And can I just say, that first goal, yes, Kepa got skinned. He got absolutely done. And then Mendy come on and conceded the goal that he did concede. And you're thinking, stronger hands, should have punched out, should have managed to get it out. Instead, gets it straight into the player's path, slots it in. I mean, regardless what goalkeeper we can play, we get the same errors. But overall, absolutely incredible. And then he decides to change everything in the second half, right? We get that consolation by Kai Havertz. Let's actually go through the goals because Trossard scores that first goal by the defence are basically, in black. The defence were in there. There you are. They were in there. They had a fantastic duvet on them, a memory foam mattress, right? About 8 cushions, right? And they were comfortable. They were asleep, lovely in their dreams. Comfortable, not in this world at all, gone in the clouds, right? They get that first goal, fantastic piece of skill. Trossard gets around the keeper, slots it in and whatnot. It's 1-0, beautiful, right? And then the second goal, corner comes in, and I don't know what Loftus-Cheek is trying to do here. Some would say he stuck his leg out to try and get the ball away. But the way that he's put his leg across and he was so heavy-footed, got his foot into the ground, couldn't move it, it's hit him and gone in. Instead to just wallop the ball, even if it means you're sending it 10,000 feet in the air, I don't care. You send it out for another corner, I don't care. Another throw, I don't care. But he hits it, gets his heavy foot trapped in the ground, and it goes in for 2-0. A gift, an absolute gift. And then on the brink of half-time, Trevor Chalobah with the own goal. The pass prior to that goal, that through ball, that's what I'm looking Chelsea to do. Because later on in the second half, we saw Kovacic try to attempt that pass. I think it was to try and get Chilwell. Mistimed. Chilwell wasn't running quick enough. Those bits and pieces, those level of detail, we should be executing to a T. Brighton executed it to a T today. That shows that shows the individual quality. Quality that we should have. We're Chelsea. We should have that quality. Brighton were executing passes made out of dreams today. I'm like, how are they doing this? What? We should be doing that. That third goal, the pass that goes straight through, beautiful. And as a consequence of Pulisic having to try and run back as a wing back because he's not a wing back, shouldn't have been there in the first place, leads to the goal where Chalobah tries to throw his leg in and it goes across the 6-yard box and goes into the net. 3-0, half-time, game set and match is over at that point. We exposed ourselves. It was suicide. Which again, it leads me to, this is a big, massive red question mark on Graham Potter. How has he not seen this prior to the game? Because that tells me what you're worth as a manager. If you're not seeing those basics, I'm worried. I'm worried about what you're actually capable of now. So I want to give the opportunity and the time. But those are basic things here. I expect mistakes to be made at things that not even sometimes we can comprehend. But that was something that everyone was speaking about before the game. And it cost us 3-0 at half-time. We start the second half, and I don't know, maybe something was nicely said at half-time. Kai Havertz manages to slot it in. Cool, 3-1. Is the bounce back on? Nah, got to get a second goal quick. Didn't really look like it. After we scored that goal from Kai Havertz, at times it looked like we were winning. There was no urgency. We weren't quick enough. We weren't moving the ball quick enough. The positions were not quick enough. Players were not running into positions or space quick enough. It's always that extra second or two. Whereas Brighton were boom, 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 boom. Chance. I mean, why is that not us? Why is that not us? And why was that Brighton? Absolutely astonishing. And then towards the end, Pascal Gross with I don't even know how to describe that goal. And they could have scored more before that. They had chances and they didn't take them. We'd given up. We've given up. And it's shocking. It's absolutely shocking overall. We got Arsenal next. We got Arsenal next. I don't know what to say or think. I mean, today was honestly a really, 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 really concerning performance. And especially in the second half where you have to throw the kitchen sink. You have to just go and give everything. It didn't even look like we were trying to give everything. So now I look to the lads. Now I look to the players. Were you not trying to chase this game at all? You know? Brighton, though, had everything under control. At times where I thought they were going to sit back and just try and protect the result, nah, they smelt blood. They knew that we were not capable. They went for it, and they definitely took advantage. Finishes 4-1 on the day. Total embarrassment. Graham Potter can possibly be seen as Agent Potter, if we're being real, and Agent Cucurella. Cucurella got absolutely booed to the hills from the fans today. So I think that was why he was taken off for Ben Chilwell, because if not, he probably would have stayed on. But there was no way that Cucurella was able to concentrate in that. Not a chance. And overall, his performance was poor. It just goes to say there were so many poor performances today, and Graham Potter had no idea what he was doing. To lead back onto that point about Graham Potter, we went to a back four to try and solve the situation, and then he sticks Loftus-Cheek at right back. I mean, as a right wing back, okay, because that can invert into a midfielder. That can help in certain situations. But if you're going to be using Loftus-Cheek as a right back, when he's not a right back, right? And where did the goal come from in terms of the fourth? That our right-hand side, their left-hand side. Just stick Aspie on for 20-25 minutes then. If you're going to go to a back four, play Aspie as a right back. He can play 20 minutes. He's not dead. Aspie cannot play 90 in a very high-intensity game. But he can do 20. Bring Aspie on. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I have nothing. I have nothing to say. As Jose once said against, I think it was after the game against Liverpool. I have nothing to say. Nothing to say. It was an absolute joke. And as I've said, if Todd Boehly is serious about upping the standard here a little bit, we cannot allow something like that to happen again. Everyone's getting wages deducted for that. Absolutely wages deducted, and the fans that came up, you probably get your tickets refunded or something, or your travel. At least refund their travel. They shouldn't have made the trip in the first place. Cool. Some of them have season tickets. Cool. No problem. They've paid that in advance. Fine. But the travel to Brighton, everyone gets recompensated for that, because that was an absolute shambolic performance, and it can't happen again. And we've got Arsenal next. So lads, they either wake up, or we might as well just not play against Arsenal next week, because if we were to play against Arsenal today, playing like that, they would have destroyed us even further, I think. So, there we are. Let me know your thoughts down below. How did you see it all go down? And I can't believe that in a game where I thought we'd have an advantage with Graham Potter, it ended up becoming an absolute demolition. I'm in shock. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Hit the subscribe button if you're new. Hit the notification button to be notified once I've uploaded. Smash the like button if you've enjoyed this, and I will see all of you tomorrow for a brand new one. Have a good one. See you then. Take care and peace.